Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is a spirit path reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your other planets. The first three cards will be the strengths, challenges, and what the universe wants you to know regarding your spiritual path and spiritual influences. Community. Simplicity. Wonders. One of your spiritual strengths is that you have support all around you. Even if you're not consciously aware of it, allow yourself to be supported. It's basically so you have this ability, whether you are embracing it or not. You know, you're given strengths, but sometimes we don't embrace our strengths. It's also, as well as allowing yourself to be supported, it's a call to give encouragement to other people. The more you allow yourself to be supported, the more dreams can come true. If you believe that you have to do it all alone, you will. Your true family is not just blood relationships. Sometimes the strongest family ties are friends who know who you are. Sometimes they're your ancestors and soul family who reside in spirit. This card speaks of finding your community and your people. You know who the people are in your life that are your soul tribe, that are your family. And they may not be blood relation. Okay, Libra? They might be, but they might not be. So this is to remember that we don't have to do things alone. There is a community of trusting and trustworthy people that we can attract into our lives to help us along our journey, and we can help them. The next card is simplicity. This is challenges, and it's about clarity, simplifying your life, releasing things you don't need anymore. It's asking you to scan all areas and clear both internal and external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is truly important to you. Don't spend time with false friends. Don't spend time with people that don't feed your soul, don't support you, don't love you, don't really care. It's important to relinquish everything that doesn't serve you. Do not delay. Do it now. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, there's no room for spirit. And my bird papaya agrees with me, don't you? There's too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. Clearing the smallest amount of clutter can make the biggest difference. So, we've been we've been in lockdown, we've been stuck inside, and, it just takes the starch out of you, doesn't it? So, just renew and rejuvenate your environment and your relationships. Wonders. The universe wants to tell you just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. Wonders are abounding in your life. Sometimes they won't be apparent at first. Nevertheless, they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. So it looks to me like when you make space, you let go of things that don't serve you, you clean and embrace a higher vibrational environment, wonderful things will come to you. Everything will come to you. Wisdom of the Oracle. Unfinished Symphony. Okay, Unfinished Symphony. This is interesting because it talks about unfinished business casts a shadow over your life. When you haven't closed down an old chapter of your life, if you haven't let go of people draining your light from you, you don't clear up areas in your life physically and spiritually and mentally to make way for more spiritual enlightenment, it's going to drag you down. And if you procrastinate, it's a kind of self-sabotage too. It says here, even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Tie up loose ends. Start a new chapter of your life. Let go of things that don't serve you. And don't quit before the finish line, because you have wonders coming in the future. Spirit wants you to win. Your past life card is persecution and inquisition. Perhaps in a past life. Persecution and inquisition. You drew this card as validation of your suspicions. You were accused in a past life of witchcraft, being a heathen, or other quote-unquote crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of the ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this life. In the past, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures and deaths that you had nothing to do with. Your neighbors and government said you were casting spells, which was a capital offense. In reality, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain today. You had the ability to see into the future and to use your energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you might become fearful and upset, because that's the behavior that led to your painful death in previous lives. You may be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the pain of your past. To heal from this, know that in this current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate at this time because your hard-won knowledge from previous lifetimes is needed in this world. The fact that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from facing and pursuing your spiritual path. So if there's people in your life that are mocking you, or not supporting you, or hindering your path, you need to let them go, because you're in a process of transformation. You have butterflies here, you have angelic feathers here, you have wonders here, you have dealing with your fears and shutting down old cycles. You have the memory of horrible things that happened in your past because you followed your spirit. So you need to realize that, and realize you have a calling in this lifetime, and to find the strength to follow it. It's going to take time, but you're on your way. I hope this helps, Libra. You have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you next time.